Hello and welcome to Atheist Bible Study. Don't get your cock and balls wet in the toilet edition. Now, I know normally I do these things while I'm drinking, which I will be drinking. I have a Bud Light, and I'm going to have a Bud Light, and I may read just a little bit of the Bible. But I wanted to, the last couple of chapters kind of bored me. So what I thought I'd do, I'd give a little how-to tutorial to you of how not to get your cock and balls into toilet water, because I know it's a big problem with a lot of guys, you know, like we don't all know how to properly use the toilet. So I'm going to teach you that, and then we'll maybe just do a little Bible study. If you have, this is a Bud Light Platinum. If you have their own drinking thing, please get it out and have some now. Okay. What we're gonna do, put that over there. Alright, what's gonna happen is, here's how it works, right? You don't want your cock and balls. This is just for dudes. I'm sorry, ladies, but you don't have cock and balls, so this isn't gonna count. I mean, maybe if you have like a labia or a clitoris that's really long, but if you do, go see a doctor, because that's fucked up. But for dudes, right? You don't want your balls and cock to be touching toilet water, because even if it's your own toilet water, but especially out in the public restrooms, you got to use a public toilet, and you like your balls. You ever had that happen? You like you're on the toilet, you sit down and suddenly your balls and your cock is suddenly touching. I mean, other guys are shat and pissed in there. You don't want that. It's disgusting. And then you got to get like a cloth and clean yourself off, use tissue and any sort of antibacterial stuff you might have. It's vulgar. So this is what you do to avoid that sort of faux pas. When you're on the toilet, where you got to really go, you know, you're in a public bathroom or your own bathroom, you have to stay up. Do not lean forward. Do not lean forward. Forward leaning is bad. Forward leaning brings the cock and the balls in closer to the toilet water. And then it's going to touch it, glimpse it, skim it, and it's going to go, ugh. But if you sit up, should be up, your balls and cock will elevate, and no touching the toilet water. See? So, bad, forward, up, good. Bad, forward, up, good. Up, good. It's nice posture, just sitting there. Get it out of you. Done. Perfect. All right. Now, since we've done that, we'll read a little bit of the Bible study. All right. This was not one of my faves. I already recorded one earlier, and it just kind of bored me, and I didn't like it. But let's see if we can do better this time. You didn't see it. I didn't put it up. This is still, as always, it's the Children's Bible. Children's Bible. Children. All right. We're gonna do. They preach in Thessalonica. I don't know how you pronounce it. We're gonna call it Thessalonica. And this is still Paul and Silas, okay? Because now Jesus is dead. You know, we've killed his character off a long time ago. Now it's just Paul going on blobbity blob and everybody's fucking ear. Oh, hello, I'm Paul. I'm Paul. Follow Jesus. Follow God. Oh. You know how it is. All right. Let's get through this. All right. They preach in Thessalonica is his name story. Now, when they had passed through Amphipolis and Apollonia, now that I can pronounce Apollonia because that's Prince passed a lot through Apollonia, so I know what that is. All right. They came to Thessalonica, where there was a synagogue of the Jews. By the way, there's going to be a lot of Jews in this particular chapter. Don't ask me. It's in the book. I didn't write it. It's I had nothing to do with why it's there. The Children's Bible. Children's. The Jews, synagogue of the Jews. And Paul, as his manner was, went in and on 3 Sabbath days reasoned with them out of the scriptures, saying, "This Jesus whom I preach to you is Christ." And some of the Jews believed. Oh, sorry, one of my balls going to the toilet water. And some of the Jews believed and joined Paul and Silas. And so did a great many of the devout Greeks and not a few of the chief women. I didn't know they had chief women. I'd be interested to find out more about them, because that's what it says in the children about children. It's just chief women. But it doesn't say any more about them. It just says the chief women were also persuaded. Why they would be persuaded in a God that doesn't really seem to care much about them, I don't know. But you know how broads are. All right. But the Jews which did not believe, moved with envy, took certain lewd fellows of the baser sort and gathered a company and set the whole city in an uproar, crying, "These that have turned the word upside down have come here also, and these all do contrary to the decrees of Caesar, saying there is another king, one Jesus." They said, "How dare you? There's only one king, and it's Caesar, not Jesus. Oh, you son of a bitches. Oh, fuck you." And so they did it in these are Jews, of course, because always the Jews. They escaped from Berea is the next story, and then that'll be it. And they troubled the people and the rulers of the city when they heard these things. So the brethren immediately went away, sent away Paul and Silas by night into Berea. I said, okay, gotta get you fucking out of here. You're upsetting everybody. You got too many people following you. Coming there, they went to the synagogue of the Jews. Again, with the synagogue of the Jews. Is there any other type of synagogue? Is there like a synagogue I don't know about? That maybe synagogue of the fluffies? I don't know. Synagogue of the Norwegians? I don't know. Is there? I'm pretty sure synagogue is Jew. It's like saying the mosque of Muslims. Yeah, I think mosque covers it. I don't think you have to say mosque of Muslims. I think just mosque tells us exactly what it is. Anyway. So the same thing for synagogue. Synagogue just tells you. But what do I know? I'm a heathen. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in which they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily to find whether these things were so. But when the Jews of Thessalonica acknowledged that the word of God was being preached by Paul at Berea, they came there also and stirred up the people. And then immediately the brethren sent Paul away toward the sea. Get the fuck out of here! You got the Jews upset. Get going! Oh my God! And they that conducted Paul, that's what it says, they conducted Paul, brought him to Athens. Because the people of Athens really need that shit. Then, after receiving for Silas and Timothy a commandment from Paul to follow him for Berea, with all speed they departed. So Timothy went off and joined him. So that's it. That's it. Children's Bibles, children's. And so that's Atheist Survival Study. So remember, if you don't want your cock and balls in the toilet water, up, up, up. Your balls and cock will go up with you. Lean forward, and then you're gonna go touch that toilet water. You don't want that. You don't want smelly toilet smelling balls and cock. Girls don't like it, or dudes. I mean, whatever you're into, nobody's gonna like your cock and balls smelling. And you don't want you don't want that like bacteria from the. Anybody shat and pissed in there? You want your balls and cock to have that shit on you? That shit water, really? No, of course you don't. You're a sane person. You don't want that. All right. This is Atheist Bible Study. I'm Joe Dixon. See you next time. Hey, did I introduce myself again? I didn't say I was Joe Dixon. Well, I am Joe Dixon. Salute! And see you next time.